Thank you for joining me on another episode of Cooking with the Blind Guy. My name is David. I'm 100% blind 100% of the time. Now today we're going to be doing cream cheese chicken wraps in a mushroom jalapeno sauce. So give me 1 second to get my gloves on. Now what you're going to need is you're going to need 2 to 4 chicken breasts, skinless and boneless. You're gonna need your choice of seasoning. I prefer using my Fin and Feather, which is really good. You're also gonna need some whipped cream cheese with chives, some real bacon bits, a small can of diced jalapenos, a can of cream of mushroom soup, 1 cup of milk, and a deal of French's fried onions. You're also gonna need a mixing bowl and an 8-inch square baking dish. Now the first thing you're gonna wanna do is butterfly your chicken breast in half. Pardon me, my nose was itching. Okay? Once you've got those butterflied, you're gonna take a piece of parchment paper, put it in between, and you're gonna use your tenderizing mallet with the spike side to tenderize it and make it nice and flat. Okay? I've already done that. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take, hold on, let me get a good piece. We're gonna take our flattened, tenderized piece of chicken, and we're gonna take our seasoning. And you're gonna sprinkle a little seasoning on there. All right. Hold on, let me get that. All right. Then you're gonna take the flat side of your tenderizing mallet and go ahead and beat those seasonings into your chicken. Okay? Once you've done that, you're gonna take your cream cheese and chive spread, and you're gonna take a little bit of that, and you're gonna spread it onto the chicken. Not a lot, just enough to cover the piece of chicken. Okay? Once you've done that, you're gonna take your real bacon bits, give me a second, and you're gonna sprinkle just a little bit of bacon bits on your piece of chicken, okay? Once you've done that, you're gonna start at one end and you're gonna roll your piece of chicken up in a nice little roll, kind of like sushi. Just like that, and you're gonna place it in your 8-inch baking dish. All right, and you're gonna repeat that for all your pieces of chicken. You're gonna take it, you're gonna take your seasoning to it. You're gonna take the soft side of your mallet, beat those seasonings in there. Take your cream cheese and chive spread, get that on there. And for those of you who have been watching and are wondering, yes, I'm 100% blind, literally. I do not see anything, I do not see shadows, nothing. All right, now that you've got your cream cheese, you're gonna take your bacon. Give yourself a little bit of bacon on there. And then you're gonna roll it up. Nice and tight. And place it in your baking dish. All right, I got a couple more to go, so bear with me. This one's a little. So, gonna go ahead and get a little bit of your cream cheese on there. A little bit of your bacon. Roll that up. All right. I think I got 2 more pieces to go. So again, you're gonna take your seasoning. You're gonna take your mallet, flat side to get those seasonings good and in there. You're gonna take your spread and give that a good coating. All right, then a little bit of your bacon bits and roll it up. All right, put that in your dish. And then I got one more piece to do. So again, we're gonna season. Then we're gonna pound that in there. Get your spread. Spread all that on there. And a little bit of bacon. All right, and then you're gonna roll that last one up. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Now you can put your seasoning and your cream cheese and your bacon bits off to the side because you won't need them anymore. All right. 1 second. And you can throw away your parchment paper. All right, for the sauce, you're gonna take your mixing bowl and you're gonna put about half of your French's fried onions in it. Then you're gonna add your diced jalapeños. All right, you're gonna get your cream of mushroom soup and 1 cup of milk in there. And you're gonna wanna take your whisk or whatever utensil you wanna use and mix that up really good to make the sauce. All right. I think that's pretty well mixed. All right, so you're gonna take all your chicken rolls in your baking dish and you're gonna cover them with your sauce and just pour it all over them. Okay? Make sure that's nice and covered. We got some good coverage here. Now you're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 350 degrees and we're gonna bake this for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes is over, you're gonna take the remainder of your French's fried onions, put it on top and place it back in the oven for an additional 15 minutes. And I like to serve this over a nice bed of white jasmine rice and it's really good. Thank you for tuning in, and again, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next recipe.